so dang tasty.
Annette with Cooking Couture Atlanta, where cooking is sexy.
Hi, this is Artist Annette with Cooking Couture Atlanta. Hey, honey. Listen, I'm throwing together some bread pudding real quick, and I just wanted you guys to see how to make some really amazing bread pudding. It's really easy. And honey, if you got some milk or cream, evaporated milk, any of that, a little cinnamon or nutmeg for some flavor, some sugar, and some eggs. It's really bread and eggs more than anything. Now, I make the best bread pudding because I use old cake. So instead of old bread, I'll use cake that got a little too, like it dried out. We didn't eat it all, or it overcooked. Oh yeah, that's a good one. If I overcook a cake, bread pudding is coming. So because I'm kind of like living alone, I freeze it now. So I freeze it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm making some bread pudding. So you chop up, I don't know, about 6 cups. Ooh, this good and dry. 6 cups of bread. So you can use croissants, make good one. Any old bread, so whatever you eat. I don't really eat bread. I do eat croissants. I have cake, you know what I mean? So, and then if the cake has nuts in it or whatever, I like to cut it in squares. That's how you do bread pudding. Just cut it in squares. I gotta get used to turning the right way, like for the camera. Yeah, I think you can see it. All right. That's kind of a lot. I really want to make 2. So the first thing I like to do is pour my butter. This is 5 tablespoons of butter. I melted it and then I let it get down to room temperature. I usually just like to let my stuff sit out and get to room temperature. These 5 eggs, and if it doesn't cover it enough, because I put a lot in here, get some more eggs. And I don't think you could ever go wrong with more butter, but if you feel like you need it, but see, this is covering this good. But if you feel like you need it, just put a little more in, 1 more egg. And what y'all gotta do is just start cooking more. Because if you cook more, oh, I needed, okay, I had that. I needed some milk, buttermilk, cream. I'm thinking that my sugar right here is my buttermilk. I'm gonna do 2 cups of milk. This is a cup of sugar. Now, my stuff don't need no sugar. That sugar is really for bread. And because I'm doing mine with cake, it's gonna be super sweet. Well, you'll definitely be able to eat it with black coffee. All right. Here's a pinch of salt. Since I only use pink Himalayan sea salt, I'm gonna put a little salt in there. Whenever you baking, you need salt. You know what? I'm gonna put some more cake in there because when I put this milk in there, it's a little more soupy than I want it to be. You're just gonna throw it in a pan. See, if this was regular bread, it'd have been soaked up more of it. But this cake that I'm using isn't dry. So it's not soaking it up like the other cake. I'm gonna do a blueberry one with these old blueberry muffins. I'm gonna do blueberry I'm going to do a blueberry bread pudding. All right, so this should be about, I'll probably put a tablespoon. You know what, and I probably didn't need to put as much because, like I said, I already have all these ingredients in with I'm gonna put that was vanilla. I'm just gonna put a little splash of almond. And then I wanna put a little cinnamon. That's gonna take away from the cake flavor. It's gonna make it not be so cakey. But see, I also like to put a rum glaze on it. Shoot, I'll make a glaze in a minute out of something. I'm using these glazed walnuts because I felt like they were getting old, they were getting sticky. So I'm putting glazed walnuts in here. All right. So I'm giving, this one is for somebody. So I'm putting it in this pan. So I am just gonna pour it in the pan. You know what, I'm gonna get the cake chunks. And I wanna pour some of that juice out. I'm gonna take cake chunks out. So y'all just watching me do it. I'm not like prepping, doing a whole bunch of special different stuff. This is just me in my kitchen, not for TV. Making some bread pudding. I have 2 people that request bread pudding often. So when I get in the mood, I don't like to bake when I'm not in the mood, me personally. But I can get myself in the mood. If I sit and focus on how happy my food and desserts make people and how they act, that makes me happy. Okay, I'm just gonna put this in the oven for about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. See it, and then I'm gonna pull it out and let you see it. I want that on I want it on a cookie sheet because this is a flimsy little pan, and I knew better than to buy a pan from the damn Dollar Tree, but I seen it and I was like, oh, that was a thin pan. So yeah. I don't like that. I don't like cheap shit. In the oven we go. Alexa, set a timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now. By the way, if you need more time, just say snooze when your timer is ringing and I'll add another 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Okay, so let me clean up and I'll get back with y'all. Hey, this is Audrey with Cooking Couture Atlanta. I'm still messing around with this bread pudding, honey. I was gonna set it all up and try to make it look professional. I really I'm not feeling it today. I'm just gonna turn the camera on while and you guys can watch me make this bread pudding how I really make it. I just be coming up with stuff, doing stuff. My nerves bad because okay, so my nerves bad because I'm on this keto diet and I've been on for 2 weeks, and so I haven't drank I'm not drinking. I'm not eating sugar. And I'm just truly addicted. Shit. That was 4 tablespoons of butter. And this is the butter I had in my little dish. That should be about 5. I like about 5. What makes me like it? Shit, I don't know. Oh man, so I'm irritated. I like the whole concept of being irritated. I'm just, I think I'm going through this. I'm going through withdrawal, detox. So I sprayed this. This one is gonna be mine. I'm trying something. These are some old blueberry muffins. They're not old. Maybe a week old. I think I overcooked them when I made them. I was trying something with these, man. So now they're going to become bread pudding. I just feel jittery, like, yeah, I'm jittery. That's what people that's in going through rehab, they're jittery. I'm jittery. All right. Whatever bread you're gonna use, cut it in chunks. Oh, this is dry too. I might need some more milk. I didn't do a whole 2 cups of milk. Usually, my recipe, I think the recipe that I originally got was like 2 cups of milk, a stick of butter, 5 or 6 cups of bread, pinch of salt, and some eggs. Through the years, I've added more eggs. I like eggs are really what binds it together. I like about 5 eggs, and then 2 cups of butter. I like to put some extract in my stuff. This is gonna look pretty. Oh boy. Such a pretty day out. Great day to bake. Well, I like to let this sit, but I don't know, I gotta find some way to go chill. This is some old lemon cake. I'm just going to try to do something with, mix it with something. You know what? What's really good is if you could let this, if you got big, thick, dry bread, muffins, whatever, old cake, you should let it sit in the milk, in the mixture. I don't have any eggs in here. There's some cinnamon in here. I like the cinnamon nutmeg situation. It makes it taste not so cakey, but some people like the whole cake situation. I'm gonna put 5 eggs in here, whisk them up, add some eggs to my situation. Then I'm gonna add some sugar. I'm trying to measure stuff because of y'all, but I just be putting stuff in because people keep asking me, well, telling me I need to do a cookbook. I gotta quit going rogue. Okay, splashing myself all in the face. Oh, pinch of salt. It's a pinch. Mix everything up. Teaspoon of vanilla. It's my favorite. I just do a little dash of almond. Gives it some flavor. It's good. I really want to let people try it and let you hear what they say. Sugar in here. What does a cup of sugar look like? I think it looks like that. Shoot, Medea didn't use no, yeah, it's the consistency I want. It's not so soupy, but that's what's gonna dry up. I don't know what I had this out for. Actually great. You see that? It's gonna be a blueberry bread pudding.
Oh my God, it turned out so good. I'm so proud of it. The aroma, the texture, the color, the taste was everything.
Okay, so I want to do a drizzle over this bread pudding. And I'm going to take powdered sugar and Crown Royal. This is going to make a great drizzle. Powdered sugar and Crown Royal. You see that? You see how easy that is? I'm gonna drizzle it on top of this bread pudding. It's gonna be beautiful. Just get your desired thickness. I want it just a little bit thicker. And then I'm just gonna drizzle it over.
Bread pudding out of the oven smells and tastes and looks delicious. Needed a drizzle. We took Crown Royal and powdered sugar and did that thing. Ooh, like, subscribe, and share. Let's make it happen.